All right, it is 8:49, so almost 9. Spent about 30 minutes on the piano learning the second part to La La Land. I don't know if it's the second part, but it's the second part for me. It's from where it goes from the how it starts to the dun dun da 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 dun da 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 dun. So City of Stars. So now I'm about to go for a run. I haven't gone for a run in almost 2 weeks because one, I got the flu and missed the half marathon, and two, it's been super windy outside and I don't like running in the wind. So today it's not that bad. It's like 4 miles per hour, so that's perfect. And so I'm gonna run. Probably gonna take me like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then I'm gonna come back, shower, start working. All right. Just finished the run. It was a 5-mile run. When it's kind of cold outside and I run and I stop running, I start coughing. 5 miles, 9:27 pace, 47 minutes total. First run in 2 weeks. But it felt real good at first. First 2 miles I was zooming. And then the last like mile and a half, I was like, wait, it always happens. I was running too fast. So now I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna make some eggs and sausage. I'm really good about the eggs and sausage. I just gotta fix the rest of my day. My mornings are fire. Like, I have really good mornings. Wake up at a decent time, drink a coffee, play the piano, exercise, have a very chill, low carb breakfast, 3 eggs, some sausage, get to work, and then it starts kind of falling apart after that. Like, well, now I'm home, so the lunch thing should be a lot easier. But the dinner, the nighttime stuff, it's just kind of like, it's not organized. So that's that. So pretty much every morning, I'll have 3 eggs and like some sausages. I don't really know how much it is. Let's count it today since we're shooting the vid. Gatorade. Best Gatorade out there, cucumber 0. I didn't look at the macros, but I'm sure it's a lot of fat because this is beef. That's okay because we're low carbing it. I let this cook for a little bit just it takes a little longer than the egg. Unless you have it burning like I do right now. Got the sausage, got the egg, which is kind of all pieced together. Lastly, as my dad would say, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. That's it. That's the morning meal. Eggs and sausage. Super good, by the way. So on the to-do list for today, of importance, I don't know. So I got a call at 1 o'clock for a website lead. I think it's 2 websites, but we'll see. I don't know much. I know the person. She works at this place. They're looking for a website, but I think it might be like specific. I gotta check out some ads for some cash home buyers. It's been actually going pretty bad. Low budget, keywords aren't coming in good. Not going that well. I'll follow up with this e-commerce lead for a Shopify store. Not really what we do, but you know, we'll take it. I got a logo work that I have to follow up on. I think on our side, like on my team, to see where we're at with that. I have this SEO thing that's not gonna happen because I don't want to. I'm working on this fitness app. We need to open up an iOS developer account, so I need to figure out how to do that. We have this another e-commerce brand. They run a very low amount of budget. Just need to check on that. Got to check on this website that's pending. Got to send this website preview to another company because their preview is ready. That is just a reminder. Might follow up on this website landing page that hasn't came in yet, but they said they would. And it's an existing past client, so odds are they'll come in. Got to check up on this other website we're working on. Gotta give my dog her heartworm. Got to post on social media for this company, just one. There's this lady who wants this landing page who wanted it in 3 days, and it's been like 2 months now, and hasn't gotten back. I gotta figure out this SEO thing. I figured it out. Just gotta sit down and do some of it. I got this other website that's out there. Gotta check on this other Google Ads account. Fairly big. They probably spend like $500,000 a year, if not more. Because it's been over a year that I've helped manage it. Crazy. I got this website that I need to set a preview for. I got another ads account to look over, and then I have like a side project, which is another website, but I need to work on that too. So it's not too much. Like it's a lot, but it probably would take me like an hour to get. A lot of this is just like move it from one thing to another. It's not real like sit down work stuff. And then the sit down work stuff, that'll take me forever. Like I'll never finish. But anyways, that is the update. I'm gonna eat my food now. All right, so 11 o'clock. And I have all my messages muted. So if I don't like open it up, I don't see it on my phone. If I open it up on my laptop, I have the alerts. I guess I could just show you. You see the little red notifications. Then I go and click into it. Especially because I have a lot of people that just message me. Like that's the reason I did it. I used to not do that, but people just bother me out of nowhere, and we got busy enough to where it was a problem. Like I would get calls on the weekends, on the Friday nights. Like, hey Cesar, what's wrong with this? Hey Cesar, what's wrong with that? Hey Cesar, when can you get me this? And emails too, like all that stuff. And I didn't like it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just shut it all off, and when I get on, I'll handle it. And it's actually very relieving because it's like not that big of a deal if it takes that long. If it is such a big problem, I mean, I check it all the time. And like last night I was working till like 8:30. So it's like, I check it, but I gotta check it when I check it, not when like people keep attacking me. That's what it feels like. It's not that, but like if you wake up one day and like you had all these things you wanted to do, and then all these messages come in, you're like, like scattered brain. I don't like that. Anyways, with that being said, our web team just took a website live yesterday or this morning, and we have a new site up. So I don't really know how to share this. But anyways, this client is a white label client, meaning that there's another company that it's their client. They do SEO for them, but they wanted to update their website, and they hire us to do it as if it was them. It's kind of common. Some people just refer it straight up. Some people refer it through them. Different relationships, but whatever. I think I'm just gonna use the camera to show what we've done. So I'm gonna make it big here, which is gonna make it look funny, but that's okay. Or maybe I'll make it smaller. Yeah, that way it doesn't look so crazy. Okay, so this is Bionic 24365, and they are a emergency service company. So as you can see, I mean, it would have been good to do before after. We got the social icons up here. We got the get a free quote here. Look at that. Got a little pop-up. Isn't that cool? 24/7 hour emergency. So this will call if they're on mobile. Obviously, this is what they have here. This is kind of like I like thinking about this like the home page. This area is really like the chorus of a song, and then everything else is like the verses. But this part needs to be the most memorable and easy to remember and straight to the point type thing, because if not, look what she's doing. How do I zoom? Look at this. Look at this. She's a cat with thumbs. Dropping stuff. Anyways, so yeah, this has to be the most important part. So what do they say? 1 hour response, emergency restoration services. So that's what they do. You can get a free quote. Here's kind of like the different things they do. So water damage, leak detection, biohazard, flood, sewage, fire damage, storm damage. So all kinds of like emergency services. Again, another call out, the specific kind of like areas or industries, commercial, residential, governmental, who they work with or their insurances, why choose us, get a free estimate. So like and then the service areas, but this is for the SEO. So this is what the other company is doing for them. And it's to rank on, different parts of Houston and the greater Houston areas. And that's it. So like on the homepage, you really want to have all the critical information. Like if this page was just this, I mean, that tells you a lot. But then, you know, we go into more details, right? So let's say somebody comes in here and they want to go look about fire damage restoration. They can get a free quote. They can see the process. They can get a little blurb about it. They can get benefits of doing it. We even have a video here, a little old, but it's there. So it's really, it's a great website. Then they have restoration tips, which is kind of like a blog. I don't know how kept up this is. Usually it's not very kept up. So I don't know about that part. About us, they have the reviews. And of course, contact and the, click to call. So really the biggest thing here too is on the homepage, this is kind of like the reason they got because this website was actually kind of like hacked prior. So now you can go to Pearland and learn everything about Pearland, interlinking, service area, keyword targeting, water damage restoration, Pearland, Texas, service and location based, again, interlinking, content on the page relevant to the words. So it's pretty good. Anyways, that is a new website that is up and I'm super proud of it. So like it's cool too because like a lot of times websites are kind of, and it's funny because the busier a company is or an owner is, the more hands off they are. I've noticed. The newer a company is or the more time a owner has, like a business owner, the more they're involved. This guy was literally like, hey, do what you do, make it better. You guys know. And once a company has like so much history, like when they know what they're doing, like they know that, these are the services we offer. This is what we want to say about it. This is how we want to lay it out. When they know, it's like really easy to do the site. Like this is a big site, but it's super easy to do because it was basically taking what they had and improving on it. It wasn't about figuring out like how do we set it up? How do we offer it? They already knew and they already know. So it's easy. It was like super easy. Like my involvement with this between the web team and the client was super low. But I have some other websites, like landing page websites for new companies that I've spent hours and hours, meetings, trying to figure out what it is they want to say, how they want to say it, how they want to lay it out, what colors they want to use. Some people don't even have logos, so like all of that goes into account. And it's not here or there. It's more like sometimes you're gonna have to work more on a site, sometimes you're gonna have to work less on a site. But this one in particular was one that was super easy to do. And the client should be happy and we should be sending invoices soon. So big win for today. I'm gonna stop this cat from doing this. All right, I might as well talk about the other stuff, right? So that's great. On the other hand, we have another website that is now ready for preview. So there was a website that went live. That's like the biggest part of creating websites. Once it goes live, like that's New Year's Eve. That's the ball dropping. That's celebration or destruction. Sometimes you take sites live and people's emails go down, or the going live goes wrong, and the website's not accessible, and then people start freaking out. So it's a little scary. But anyways, this next thing I'm gonna show you is for a detailing company. I can't remember from where, North Carolina or something. And this is their first preview. So they close. We asked, hey, what services? Do you have pictures? Where are you located? What services? Oh, my bad, Arizona. They send us that information. We create the first draft of it. It's accessible, but it's not live. It's just a preview. So quick walkthrough. And this will be a lot quicker because it's a lot more simpler. So these are the ones we do a lot. Obviously like this, for instance, these pictures back here are terrible because these are for like a mechanic. This is not detailing. So what we have is a home, about us, services. So we have each service here as its own page. Projects, which should really be called galleries, contact, book now, kind of the same thing. The location is not updated. I'm not sure if this is the right number. These things are working. Here's where we gotta have the about us, but currently we don't have that. So we're gonna ask that for the client. Make an appointment. So, simple form. Then we have a couple call outs, great car services. So again, we have what the different services are. Here we have some made up stuffs that we need to replace. Again, another area for content that we need to get. And then here we have some of the pictures, testimonials that are actually from Google, and areas of service. So again, this is just the preview. I'm gonna send this to the client just so they can see, and then I'm gonna schedule. Oh, the bat, it's almost that tight. I'm gonna schedule a call to go over with the client on a screen share so that we can make changes as we go. Sometimes they're really easy and it's better just to do them in person. Or sometimes I don't wanna have a screen share and they'll send an email with all the changes. That's hard, like you gotta be good at communicating. Anyways, I'm gonna charge this camera. All right, so another update. Now it's 12 o'clock and it actually got, literally I was texting the white label client that I have saying, hey, website's up, blah, blah, blah. And he's telling me it's a little bit slow. I was like, yeah, it's a little bit slow. I've had people like reschedule pretty much all week. Or one person reschedule all week. And then I had one person call me. No, so one person called me about an existing website. They're a website maintenance client. They're getting a lot of spam. They would like to reduce it. That's easy, that's simple. And they pay for website maintenance. So website maintenance, meaning like they can always pick up the call and send us updates, send us changes, send us emails, like we'll do stuff. But if they don't have a maintenance plan, then they're just kind of asking for favors at that point. And at that point, you know, it gets kind of tricky. Like, do we do it? Do we not do it? Do I charge it for it? It just depends, right? So I had that person call. It's for a doctor's office. Then I had another person call for just updates on a website, but it's kind of complicated because they want to take in deposits from the website and they don't have all the bank stuff set up yet and we're waiting, so like all these stuff, and then the emails aren't working, and emails are like the terrible thing that I don't like doing at all because it's not really our thing. It's more of a, you know, it's like a necessary evil sometimes. Like, okay, we can help you set up the email, but the email sometimes doesn't work, and then we gotta figure them out, and then it's like 3 different, you know, emails. It kind of sucks. So what I'm doing moving forward, and I've known this now for a while, is we're gonna charge if they want email support. But you know, this was before that. And then I had another person text me for a website we did maybe like 4 months ago, and this one is not a website maintenance client. So this is where it gets tricky, right? It's like, hey, Cesar, you guys set up our website and we're having issues with it. Can you help us? It's like, yes, I can. I definitely can, but you know, it's not like we have, we don't have like a plan in place. Yeah, so it's like, you know, we build the site, we give you the site. If you choose not to get website maintenance with us, then all the responsibility is yours. The website's yours, the domain's yours, everything's yours. So it becomes like, what do we do here? Like, we want to be good, we want to offer good service, but at the same time, we're not just trying to work for free. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try and help. And then maybe just offer like, hey, by the way, if you want monthly maintenance, it's whatever, $bucks a month. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do it, and then I'll say like, hey, by the way, for us to do this stuff, it does have a price to it. We did this one for free because, you know, we want to be helpful. But in the future, you know, if you want help, we can offer this at this price. So yeah, it's a busy day here at the office, the work from home office. Tight. All right, well, it's lunchtime now, so it's gonna be weird, but it's not weird, but I usually don't have this. So this is very thin bread, very thin. I wanted a peanut butter jelly sandwich, so I didn't want too many, so I got this, and they are the definition of slim. Like, there's nothing to it. So I'm heating these up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make an egg sandwich. So I got an egg, I got turkey, I got pepper jack cheese, and I think we have some chips. Yeah, so the question is, do I make 2 or 1? I'm probably gonna make 2, but I'm really not that hungry. But I'll make 2, because they're like tiny. They're literally tiny. There we go. We got 2 sandwiches of cheese, egg, and turkey. And gonna do a little serving of chips. I don't really like eating chips, but we have them because we had a little party, a little get-together over the weekend. All right, just finished the call. It's 1:46. The call's at 1, so it's like 35 minutes. Let me make sure we don't have anything open here. So it's for a startup. Some startups are like intense. This was one of those. They do like health care stuff, and they build like technologies for it and all this. They buy out things and all that. And while it sounds like they have a decent budget to build a website, that's what they're looking for, several websites probably, it's also one of those where it's like, I could tell this is gonna be not the cleanest of executions, because even the people inside have problems getting answers and decisions being made, or it's quick decisions followed by slow decisions, and also it's not very clear what they do. So internally it's like they still have to figure that out, and they're having like, you know, conversations about executing things when they're not even really there yet, knowing what it is they're executing on. So I can't even really give pricing. They do their work different, like the way they pay, it has to be a certain way. And I mean, I'm cool with all that, like literally all that I'm cool with, but you could tell it's hard, you know? It's hard to gauge. And honestly, I only have room for a couple of like, you know, chaotic clients. And I already have, honestly, I have a couple that I don't want to take anymore, but I would rather they're not, you know, I'd rather cycle them out, if that makes sense, because it's not really worth it for them, and it's not worth it for us. But anyways, we'll see. Just kind of talking that out. All right, it is now 3 p.m. Been working pretty consistently since 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So like 5-ish hours. Again, the morning's about the piano, the running, the lifting. I've eaten decently good. The sandwiches wasn't the best, but what are you gonna do? Actually, I had some leftover ice cream from yesterday. Me and the lady got some ice cream, but we didn't eat it, so that's hers. She barely had any, I had some. And so here's where it starts getting interesting. Here's where I start getting disorganized. Not disorganized, but like I start kind of getting like more passive, like more lazy. So here in the living room, I have another desk, which was here before anything, where like this has been here, with an Xbox, which I just turned on. And as you can see, I have a book here and another book, because what I do, this is terrible. What I do is I'll read. I'll read while I'm waiting in lobbies, or if I'm dead, I play Warzone. If I'm dead, if I'm waiting to come back. So I'll just have it like here on the side, but I'm not gonna do that today right now, because I actually, out of all those things to do, I think I have more things to do than I have less things to do. But like I said, they're all things that I just have to check real quick. Check-ins, move stuff forward, approve, disapprove type stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the laptop. I'm gonna put it right here. As I play, I'm going to make those updates, and let's see how long it takes me. Because if I actually sat down and just did it at the desk, an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. So 3:04, let's see how it goes. What? I don't know, somebody crossbowed me? All right, so it's 7:30 on Thursday. So I want to kind of wrap up Wednesday. As you saw, I sat down and played my game, and that's, I just stopped doing stuff. So played my game for like, I don't know, 2 hours while doing work. I didn't actually finish doing all of it or getting through all of it. So it took me about 2 hours to get basically to the end, but not really. Then my lady got home. We went to go eat at Mize, this place in Midtown in Houston, and it had I just took a picture or a quick video of it because I didn't even take my camera. Came back home. I think I played the piano for like a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes. I'm sick of this song that I've been learning. It's called City of Stars, La La Land. I've been playing that. I don't know if I've showed it. But I finally got done with the first part. And the second part, it looks easy. But the placement of the right hand, it gets your hand in a knot. Because you're hitting four notes at one time. And I'm not used to that. You're literally squeezing your hand like this. And it's like pretty fast, like quarter notes. And with that being said, I'll run some clips from the from the gaming, and yeah, that would be Wednesday. That was my Wednesday. What I ate, what I did, what I thought, and this is it. So today I'll edit it, but we'll see how that looks.